Hi friends, happy Saturday. This is my second try at this, and sorry I'm so late. Here I thought I was recording and I looked up at my phone and it wasn't doing anything, so I don't know what happened there, but let's try this again. Okay, I've got duplicates of cards here. I made two of one style and two of another style, so let me just show you the products I used. Okay, for the first card, I used this die set from Fun Stamper's Journey. Not sure if this is still available through Spellbinders, but you can check for it there. It's called Hop Cuts die set, and it's the bunny and the bunny tail. From Lawn Fawn, and this I got in 2016. I used both of these grass dies here. And there's also two little tulips and a butterfly in that set. I used this paper right here from this Stampin' Up! Pack. This was a free celebration with purchase pack that you could choose. It's called Sunshine and Rainbows. So I used that. And then the other paper that I used, I thought I was going to lose my mind looking for because I couldn't find it anywhere. Turns out that it's in this paper pad, which I looked at, and I was looking at all the papers on the front, and guess what? It's not pictured on the front. So when after, you would not believe how much time I spent trying to find this paper so I could tell you where it came from. And I opened this up and this was tucked under, but I finally spotted it. I used this carrot paper, so then I knew that it came from this pad, and the green polka dot is shown on the front, but as you can see, the carrot is not shown anywhere on the front, so you can't always go by the front of the paper pad. Okay, and from this old Stampin' Up! Set, I used the Your Somebody special. And this is called Funny Bunny. It's from the year 2000. There you go. And it's just a super cute stamp set. I love the carrots here because you could use those. You could stamp that out and cut those out and use them independently of the with the greeting there. And then I think the bunny's so cute because the bunny looks like he or she has on PJs, I think. Really cute. All right, so those are the products that I used, along with, I used this Snowfall Accents puff paint that was a Stampin' Up! Product. I don't know if you can still get it from them. But any puff paint, liquid embroidery, I think you can still find that. That's what it's called. And I did see it before on Amazon. It used to come in all sorts of colors, but I don't know anymore. But any sort of a puff paint, it goes on very liquidy, and then you heat set it with your heat tool. So I used that. All right, let me show you my cards. So here it is. Oh, I also used for that greeting Happy Easter, I used that from this Fun Stamper's Journey set. And there's that rainbow paper in the background. And I cut my bunnies out of 3 different colors of cardstock. They kind of reminded me of the Peeps bunnies. So that's why I went with those colors. And there's their funny little tails, puffy tails that I did with that puff paint. So while it was wet, I sprinkled on some glitter that I had here, some fine glitter from Stampin' Up! And then there's the grass dies from Lawn Fawn. The one that was more of a hill shaped I put in behind. And then inside I did it like this. And then on the back, I just stamped my little pumpkin. My grandkids all call me Pumpkin. They don't call me Grandma. So that's what they call me. And my pumpkin stamp is this one. It used to say Hello Pumpkin, as you can kind of see there, but I tried to wipe the hello off because I cut it off of the stamp finally. Every time I was using it, I was wiping that off, and finally I thought, okay, I'm not ever going to use it as Hello Pumpkin, so I just cut the Hello off. But this is an Amuse Art stamp. They are up in Seattle. I'm not sure if they still make stamps. I don't know. And it was called Hello Pumpkin. So there's the info on that. And then while I'm talking about Peeps, I wanted to show you this cute stamp. It's Easter for Peeps' Sake. And this, and there's the information. It's called Peeps' Sake. And this is a whippersnapper design stamp. So there is the information. There is what I paid for it whenever it was that I bought it. And I have a feeling that I probably bought it up in a store up in Washington. Okay, I thought that was cute, so I wanted to show it to you even though I didn't use it. Okay, and here's my second card, same as the first, except there's that carrot paper that I thought I was going to lose my mind trying to find. I think that carrot paper is really cute. And that pad was Echo Park. I don't know if I said that, but I'll bring it back so you can see it again. Echo Park. I got it in 2017, so it's been in my stash, you guys. Celebrate Easter by Lori Whitlock. Okay, and I did it just the same way in the inside. And pumpkin. All right, so that was those two cards. And then for my second card, I used this stamp set. This bunny to me looks like a chocolate bunny. That's just always what I see when I look at it. Those solid chocolate bunnies that you can buy. And so yeah, I used that. From Stamps of Life, I used the tag die here. That was the only thing. But isn't this a great set with all those little tag dies and all the little sayings? And it's called Mini Tags to Cut. And it all comes together as one set. So there's just great stamps in here. This one has been used a lot. It says Merry Christmas. So I used that. From Pretty Cute Stamps, I used this Easter Cuties. And I used the Happy Easter. That was the only thing I used from this set this time. I was on a design team for them at one point, and so I have quite a few of her stamp sets. She doesn't actively make stamps anymore, but she still offers some, and she also has some as digitals. So all you have to do is go in and look for Pretty Cute Stamps and you should be able to find it. From Pink and Main, I used one of these dies. I used the third one down from the biggest. So I think this set's really cute. And I was trying to find a name. Stitched Arches Dies. Stitched Arches Dies. So I used that. The pattern papers that I used, and I actually used up some scraps, was from this paper pad from Fun Stamper's Journey. Not sure if you can get this, but you can check through Spellbinders. So those were my pattern papers. I used this basket. Isn't this a great basket stamp? It's from Peddler's Pack from 1998, you guys. This is when they still had their store in Beaverton, Oregon. And yeah, this is an awesome, awesome basket stamp. So I used that. And from from Close to My Heart, I used this. Isn't this cute? This is old too. And it also has a very cute basket in it, but I used this greeting right here. And this is called Basket of Blessings, S433, and I don't know what year this was from. I used my dark crumb cake Stamp and Blend marker, and I saw Jill Norwood show this also on her video today, and I used mine this morning. This is a Fiskars craft knife, and it's just like she said, it's my favorite one to use because of the way it fits over your finger. You have more control over it. It's easy to grip. The blade is totally replaceable. It's a great tool. Okay, so let me show you my cards. So they're kind of both the same. And do you notice anything different from my basket than when I showed you the stamp? I didn't use the bows on the sides. Isn't it? I love the bows. Love, love, love them. But I was able to just snip them off because I wanted to make these cards more with a boy theme in mind. So I didn't want the big floofy bows on each side. So I just snipped them off. This bunny, when I went to get into that stamp set, this bunny was an extra that I had done from some other time. And I thought, oh, okay, let me just go ahead and use it. And then when I stamped it out for my second card today, I decided to do it in a little bit different colorway. They both still look like chocolate bunnies to me, which is the look I was going for. So I put a little Easter grass in there in the basket, and there's that cute tag from Stamps of Life. And then that's how I used that arch die there. And then my strips of paper to create my background. The cardstock that I used is called Orange Creamsicle, and it was a Fun Stampers Journey cardstock. And I had the coordinating ink, so I went around the edges with that. Inside, I didn't do anything fancy. I just stamped my sentiment, and I did go around the edges with that Orange Creamsicle. And I stamped my pumpkin on the back. So those cards are the same, just with a different color of bunny in them. And then this one inside says there's no bunny like you. So there are those two, and here are these two. I get so carried away always with making more kind of girly things that I have to keep in mind that I need boy cards too. And we have way more grandsons than we do granddaughters. So yeah, it's easy to get, I don't know. It's just the girliness in me, I guess. But I think that these cards will all be fine to give to the boys. And yeah, so those are my Saturday morning makes for today. You can play along too. All you have to do is make whatever it is you make. If you cook, if you sew, if you do yarn crafts or needle crafts or rock painting or whatever you do, do it up. And if you like to do videos, do a video of it, or take a picture and pop it onto Instagram or Facebook or wherever you like to show things. Just put that hashtag #SatMornMakes, and then all of the rest of us who follow along can see that. And just as a reminder, I've mentioned this before, in YouTube, when you go to look for whatever the current Saturday is, if you just want to see that Saturday's videos, there's a filter option to use, and depending on the device that you're looking on, it'll be in a different place. But once you put in the hashtag #SatMornMakes and hit search, an icon is going to pop up that says SatMornMakes. And right above that, on my laptop, this is how it is. There, the filter is there. I found the filter on my phone as well. So you'll see that filter option somewhere. And you can choose for it to just be for that day, that week, that month. So you can choose however you want. If you don't want to filter it, you'll just get all the videos kind of mixed in that have been uploaded. So it won't just necessarily be that week's or that day's videos if you don't use that filter. Okay, so I can tell my voice is starting to get crackly, so I must be talking too much. I hope you have a fabulous weekend. Thanks for popping in and watching my video, and I will see you in my next video. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye.